Okay, today on Outdoor Handyman-Adventures, I'm going to be repairing this clock. I got this motor from Hobby Lobby, and this is not working, so I'm going to replace it. But first, I need to take off this glass piece here. It looks like there's 4 screws on the side here, so I'll be pulling this plate off. And I'm going to use my cordless drill for that, just to make it faster and easier. Take that off, and now we can get to the piece right here. This is just looks like that's just plastic. I thought it was glass. Yeah, it's just plastic, and it just slides right into a groove, which is around this part here. This part here probably slide out. Okay, this slides out. Here's the back piece. Some dust back there. So I'm gonna be replacing this part right here and these hands with new parts. It is 5 o'clock, so it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but it ain't 5 o'clock right now. So now I will get that started. All right. Now I need to see how to get the hands off here. We just turn this little piece here in the center here. It looks like it turns, but I don't know if it... Let's see if I can do that. I've never done one of these before. Yep, just hold the hand. Hold the hand. Take this hand, hold it, and just turn this little piece in the center. It comes right off. The hand slides right off. And if you notice, the hand will have a certain groove. Oop, let me get you in the camera here. A certain groove in this line right here will be a certain groove. It fits on there, and that's what works the hand. So we take the hand of the clock off, this little piece here off, move it to the side. This piece here probably has something else holding it on. Yep, it just slides right off. This little hand here has another piece on there. I don't know if you can see it, how the diameter is made on it, and how it protrudes out instead of being flat like the other. It has where it protrudes out there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera really good, but yeah. So they have different holes in them for the different ways it hooks on here. Now, I gotta figure out how to get this out of there. We just turn it, take it and turn it with a hand, I believe. Just put your hand down there and it should turn. Unscrew. Yep. Yep, that unscrews. Okay. So I'm actually going this so far by hand. Turn that like that. Okay, now. Oh, okay. 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 Well, that was easy. So that piece popped off. And is there a rubber washer on there? Yeah. I don't know if I need that. I don't know if I need to reuse that rubber washer or not, but I'm going to take it off of there. This is a new battery I put in to try to get the clock to work, and it wouldn't work. So I'm going to take this battery out and save it and reuse it in the clock. Now, I'm going to work on this. It does have instructions on the back on how to install it, or how the pieces go together, which is really handy. That's good. These are different hands here. All right. These are smaller hands, and they are silver, so I don't know if it's going to be able to be... Oh, okay, they're gold. Yeah, so we should be able to still see the hands. A lot shorter hands, it looks like. Okay. Okay, and this clock here, face I have here, has the second hand. Okay, and this has a hook so you can hang it. I'm going to go back with the old hands and not use the new ones. So I'm gonna go with these because these are a lot, of course, easier to see, and these are so much shorter. You know, I mean, this is even shorter than that, so they're way short. So I'm gonna use the older hands on there. Okay. Here's our washer that was originally on this one. I'm gonna put it on this one. That's gonna help hold it to the back. I'll use this second hand because it came with a second hand. So in this little second hand, that'll be fine. Because I will use that. But I'm going to slide this in here. Just like that. There should be a washer. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be in the bag there. Let's get this little parts here in the bag. We want to definitely make sure we use the right parts. These parts definitely does not want to come out of this bag. That is odd, but that's okay. We don't need the bag. We can just rip it open until we can get these out of there. I don't know if it's gotten hot and stuck to the bag or what. Let's see. There we go. All those pieces out of there. Okay, now. All right, now we want to take our washer, put the washer over it. We're going to get our nut right here. We're going to put this over it. Try to line it up evenly in the center. Yep. So my hole is kind of, make it even here. Put it even right there. And I'm going to get a pair of pliers and tighten that a little bit, just to make sure it's good and snug. Okay, got a pair of pliers here. Put this straight just like that. It don't probably matter, but I'd like to have mine straight. And now I'm gonna just make sure I got this centered. Make sure it's centered. And now I'm gonna just put these pliers right here. Just kind of snug it up a little bit. Do it without scratching anything. That's good and snug. That's what we want. And now you have the that in there, you know, just like this is installed. So that's good. All right, now let's see what the next step is. I am going to refer to the back of the. So this is the first time me doing this. Of course, I dropped everything. First time me doing this, I'm going to refer to this. It shows, you know, the rubber washer, we put on there. Then we put the clock on there. We put a regular washer and then the nut. Now it looks like we put a hand on there and then another hand on there. And then you can put an acorn nut, which is this one here, with just the two hands. You can put this nut here on there, or you can put or you can run this needle here on there for the seconds. So what I think I'm going to do, I may do the second hand. I mean, it came with it, so I might as well make it better. And I believe this one probably had where you could put a second hand on it too as well. Probably, I don't know about that one, but definitely this one did. So we're going to do all that. So we want to start off, I think, with, let me see which hand I want to start with. The shorter hand of the two, which is the round one. Yep, the round one. The one with the round hole here inside in here. I'm gonna start with that one. And it should fit on there, and it does. Just press it gently. We're gonna press it gently down. Yep. Press that gently on there. Okay. And then it shows, let's see what it shows here. The next hand we use right here with the, I don't know if you can see it that way or see it that way better, but it's got the oblong hole. And that's going to go a certain way on here. Okay. That's going to go just like this on there. Just like that. Okay, then we have this little round looking nut here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but hopefully you can. I'll move my hand a little round so you can see it. That goes on next. Evenly, I can do it. I'm going to grab a chair. I'm going to sit down because I'm wearing glasses and it makes it a little difficult the way I'm looking through my glasses to see what I'm doing. Oh, and I don't want to cross thread it. Definitely don't want to cross thread it. It looks like it's going there. Cross threaded, and we don't want that. All right, I got it lined up perfect now. All right. Now what I want to do is don't lose anything. Slide it over there. I gotta hold the hand here. Hold the hand and turn this. And you should be able to tighten this with your hand because it's got little grooves on it. Very tiny to get to, but yeah. All right, that's tight. So now we have the two hands here. Okay, and then you got the second hand, or you could use this little nut that goes on the end here. You use this nut to go on the end, or the little piece I put on here, which I put this piece on here. And the reason I put this one on here, because it gives you an option. This one would just be on there and it's done. Or you could put the second hand on there, and I think the second hand would be pretty cool. But if it's something that's going to be difficult to do, oh no, it's not difficult at all. I think it just pops on place, and it does. It just snaps on place like that right there. That makes the clock even that much cooler. And then you want to make sure the hands are not bent in any way where they can't function, because you definitely want them to be able to move around each other. And it looks like I'm doing good here. Yep, everything looks good. Everything appears to be good. Okay. Yep, and you want your hands where they're not hitting, because you want it to be able to freely turn. I'm going to turn the camera like this. Where to freely turn, so you want your hands not to be rubbing each other. So, yep, that's what you want. Let me see if I can see it in the camera here. See, you want your hands to be like that, where they don't hit each other. So if you get them like that where they don't hit each other, when the clock is going, you're doing good. So give me a thumbs up on that. And it's going to be good to finally look at this clock and go, wow, it actually works. Because I've looked at it for so long and it's not working. So now, need to put the clock face in there, the cover and everything into the clock. Okay, now I'm gonna put the clock face in. Let's see, make sure we got, okay, the word is up here at the top. We want to slide it into the, there's two grooves here. We want to slide it in the right groove, which is the back groove. Like that. There's that. We get our other cover. And this right here would be a good time to clean this. So I'm going to clean this and then I'm going to install it. Got it all cleaned up now. Slide it in here. Into the groove. There we go. Now we just need to put the side cover on. And of course you got the two grooves here on the side cover. It goes into these parts here. We just line it up. Just like that. Line the screws up in here. Okay, that should be good enough for that. And that's pretty much all you do. Get your clock face back in there. Now what I need to do is I need to get a battery for it, a new battery, and install a new battery and set the time. And we got our clock. Let me show you on this other one. You turn this dial right here, and this dial right here is what turns, it sets your time. You just turn that until you get the correct time, is what you do. And like I said, on adjusting it, we should be able to turn this and the hands should move. So look, see how the hands move in the clock? So you just turn it like that until you get the whatever time you want to get. So I'm not sure what time it is at this moment in time. Here's the battery. I just installed the battery. So you can see the little second hand on the clock. And I've set the clock to the time it is. And that's all you do to repair your clock. But this is what the clock looks like. This is an old clock someone gave me years ago. And it worked fine up until about a year ago. Now it's working again. So that's all you got to do to repair your clock. Hopefully this video helped you. And if you know anybody this video can help, let them know by sharing this video with them. If there's anything you'd like to see me repair on Outdoor Handyman Adventures, send me a comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to help support my channel. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And thanks for watching Outdoor Handyman Adventures.